Hi, I'm Jordan. Welcome to my art studio. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than usual. I'm not going to be drawing or painting or anything like that. Instead, today I want to work on making my own jewelry. I'm really excited because I found some vintage beads on eBay and on Etsy. And as soon as I saw these listings, I was immediately inspired thinking of all the things that I could make with them. I've had this idea in the back of my mind for a while that I wanted to make some jewelry. Specifically, I want some bracelets because I really don't have any bracelets, and I don't know, it's just something fun that I want to wear this summer, and I figured that would be easy enough to make myself. So that is what I'm going to do today. I also have a lot of jewelry making supplies already because I really got into jewelry making during 2020. It was kind of my pandemic hobby, I guess. So I bought a bunch of supplies and I loved it at the time, but I really haven't used the supplies since then. So I figured it's about time to bring everything back out and work on making some jewelry for myself. I took the beads out of the packages that they were mailed in, but I haven't actually looked through all of these to see exactly what I got. So let's do that now. These two packages are from Etsy and this one is from eBay. So I will leave some links down below to the sellers that I bought all these from in case you're interested in checking them out. Let's start with this one. This one is from eBay, like I said, and I think this was a mix of vintage and new beads. So I don't really know what's going to be in here. Let's open it up. Ooh, these are pretty, like little pink hearts. I was especially interested in this listing because of all the pink in here, and I love pink. So there's a lot of really pretty, this is such a fun, like bright pink color, but there's a lot of pretty pink colors in here. Like these ones are probably new, it's still on this string. I don't think these are vintage, but they're still nice. Ooh, these are pretty sparkly. I love these colors. So these are all the beads from that first package. I'm super excited about these. They're all so pretty and I love all the pink. Next, I have this little package from Etsy, and these are a lot of seed beads, which I thought would be good to go like in between these larger ones. So we will see about that, but let's open this. So these are like glass pony beads. I wish I got more in this size because I really like that. But these are similar, just a slightly different shape. Oh, also this one. And I thought these colors looked pretty together. These ones I just thought were really interesting. So this is like yellow with some colors on it. And then this iridescent green. And then some rainbow seed beads. So this is the second package. Finally, I have this one. Just a few things from this shop. These are little connectors, which I thought would be cool. I think these are actually plastic, not glass, but I love the color. And then I just picked out some other beads that looked pretty. I love these all so much. These are like little flowers. Finally, these little heart pendants that have a rose painted on them. Here's my box of jewelry supplies. So I was thinking for the bracelets, I would just use like elastic cord. I just want these to be nice and easy to make and also to wear, so I figured elastic cord would be the best. I have these too. I also have more beads in here that I could potentially use. These beading needles come in handy when I'm working with really small beads, so maybe I'll use these. Okay, I'll keep this out in case I need anything in here, but really what I wanted to grab was the elastic cord. I just brought out a stack of some of my art books because I was thinking it could be fun to flip through these and find some artwork to potentially inspire the bracelets that I'm going to make. So let's look through some of these. I was just thinking I could look through here and maybe find inspiration for like a color palette or something to go off of when I'm choosing the beads. Like this is really cool. That might be a good one to use as inspiration. Ooh, I like this color palette too. Okay, I'm gonna leave this open on this page because I feel like this could really be an interesting color palette to work with. This book was an eBay purchase. It's an old art history textbook, and this has also been chock full of inspiration for me. It's mostly in black and white, so those pages won't be as helpful, but there's a few color pages that I thought could be nice. Like this is a nice color palette. I love this painting. There's one in here in particular. Oh, okay, this one. Love these colors. There's another one as well. Hold on. Okay, look at the colors. I love the like golden colors with the lavender and cream and everything. I don't know, just like this page. This is like my ideal color palette. So I'm definitely going to keep this open for inspiration. And finally, I have this Fairfield Porter art book. This is one of my favorites in my collection because I love his work, and also this is just a beautiful book. I thought it would be perfect for color palette inspiration specifically because he was just a master at color. All of his color choices are spot on and just so beautiful. He was so prolific and just made such beautiful artwork. I am heavily inspired by him. This is a beautiful color palette. Also, this I love. Okay, there's just too much to look through, so I will keep this to the side, but I think we should just go ahead and get started with the jewelry making. I think I'm going to start with this page to inspire the color palette. So let's pick out some beads that kind of go with these colors. Also, I have this piece of felt here just so my beads don't roll away. I'm not really trying to make like nice, elegant jewelry. I really just want fun, colorful bracelets to wear. So I am gonna be pairing kind of random beads together, and it might look a little messy, but that is exactly what I'm going for. Okay, I feel like this is a good selection. We will see what I actually end up using, but I feel like these are good colors to pull from this image. I'm just gonna go ahead and take these beads out of the bags. Okay, I have two sizes of elastic cord. I have 0.4 millimeters and 0.5. I feel like the thicker one will be a little bit sturdier and not break as easily, but I don't know if I can fit these really tiny beads on this cord. Let's see if I can just slide these on. Okay, so this actually works. At least these green ones fit on the cord. Let me see about these yellow ones. Okay, that works too. So I'm going to use 0.5 millimeter. I'm definitely not a professional when it comes to jewelry making, so I don't necessarily know all the proper techniques for things, but I feel like it's kind of hard to mess up just basic stretchy bracelets. To start, I am just going to snip a piece of elastic cord. I didn't even measure this. I'll just cut off whatever extra I don't need at the end. I am just gonna start laying out some of these beads and see how I might want them arranged. I'm kind of liking how this pattern is looking, so I'm going to string it on the elastic cord so that I can try it on. When I was younger, I loved making friendship bracelets. like the kind you make with embroidery thread and you tie all those little knots. I would make them for me and all my friends. And I remember either my junior or senior year of high school, I made one and I tied it onto my wrist so I couldn't take it off unless I cut it off. So I just wore it every single day. And I think for that entire year, I wore it every single day. And I loved it. And I don't know why, I just stopped wearing bracelets when I got older. So I want to bring them back. Okay, I started stringing these on. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I think I like it. So I need to just add a few more beads to make it long enough. So I am just going to tie this in a knot to close it. And then I'm going to use this clear nail polish to secure that knot. This is a great trick because this elastic cord doesn't really stay that well in a knot. Like, it will probably unravel itself if I left it alone. So the clear nail polish just secures that knot so it won't come undone. So here is the first bracelet, inspired by this painting. I want to make a few more to go with this bracelet just so that I can wear a nice little stack of bracelets. So I'm going to cut another piece of elastic. And then I was thinking it would be nice to have a few to go with this that are just like a single color bead. So like maybe I'll do one bracelet of just these yellow ones. This one is finished, so I'm just going to tie this into a knot. And then I'm going to use nail polish again to seal that knot. Okay, I like these two bracelets together, so I think this is one set all finished. I think I'm going to use this image for my next inspiration. I think this is a good selection of colors that kind of match this image. I'm going to cut a piece of this cord. Okay, this one is really simple, but I think I like it, so let me string it on the cord. Okay, I think this is perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and tie this in a knot. And now I'm going to make a few more to make a whole set. I'm going to do one bracelet with just these beads. Okay, here's another one to pair with it. I wish that I had more beads that were lavender. These are really the only purple ones that I have. Most of these are kind of pinkish shades, but I think I need to do something with these. Okay, so I know these beads don't necessarily go with the color palette that I was trying to stick with, but I think they look really good with the other beads that I'm using, so I'm going to use them for this last bracelet. Oh, that's really cute. I love this one. Okay, I'm going to tie this in a knot. Okay, I finished these three, which I love. And I think they go well with this color palette that I was trying to pull from. This set is so pretty. I love it. Okay, we're on the third set of bracelets, and I just realized my camera has not been recording for the last 20 minutes. So unfortunately, you missed me picking out the beads, but I haven't done much else. So let me show you the inspiration for this set. I picked out this painting from my Fairfield Porter book. And then I picked out these beads to go with this color palette, and I think these go really well. I'm gonna do 4 different bracelets for this set. I've picked out these ones to do this alternating pattern, and then I'm gonna do one bracelet with all these pink beads. I'm gonna do one bracelet with just these green ones, and then I'm gonna do one bracelet with these alternating beads, which are really pretty. These little rectangle beads are really cool, and then I'm pairing them with these pink, like crystal looking beads. And now I'm going to string the beads on my elastic cord so that I can make the bracelets. Okay, this bracelet is finished. I love these beads because they remind me of like little plastic beads that I had as a kid, but these are actually glass, so they're really nice, and I think this is pretty. Okay, here is the next one. And here's the third one. I just use these tiny green beads. And here is the last one. I really love this one. I think those rectangle beads are really cool. So here is the whole set inspired by this painting. Ooh, I like this one. These tones are nice. And I like this because I've been doing a lot of bracelets with pink, and this doesn't have any pink in it, so maybe this is a good reference for my color palette. Let me look at my beads and lay out some options to see if I like it. If not, then we can choose a different reference image. Okay, I have these two bracelet designs set out, and I think these both go really well with the color palette that I chose. So I have this one using these beautiful light blue beads that I just have to have in a bracelet. And then for this one, I only had 3 of these. So I think I'm gonna do this pattern in the center and then these beads on the outside. So I am going to go ahead and string these on my elastic cord. So just an idea for you if you want to find cool vintage beads, but you don't necessarily want to order them online. You can also go to a thrift store or an antique store and find old like necklaces and bracelets that maybe you don't necessarily like the jewelry itself, but you like the beads. So you can deconstruct the necklace and then use the beads and make your own jewelry out of it. I've done that before, and I actually have a few pieces at home right now. I should have brought them, but I have a few necklaces that I thrifted that I love the beads, but I just don't love the necklace. So I'm gonna take them apart and make them into something new. Okay, here are these 2 bracelets finished. Here are all of the new sets of bracelets. So the first ones are these, inspired by this painting. Then we have these ones, which are inspired by this image of the inside of a cathedral. Then we have this set, which are inspired by this painting. And finally, this set, which is inspired by this painting. It's hard to choose which one is my favorite. I love them all. And I'm excited because I think these will be fun to mix and match. I also love having just a bunch of them on at one time. It kind of reminds me of the Visco girl aesthetic in like 2016. These beads are all so pretty. I love them so much. I am so excited about all of these new bracelets that I have. These colors are making me so happy, and I can't wait to start wearing them. This is exactly what I needed, was just a little collection of fun, colorful bracelets for the summer. So I can't wait. I hope that you enjoyed watching me make these, and maybe this inspired you to make your own. I feel like if you already have beads on hand, you might as well make some of these. It's such a simple project, and it's even more fun if you use your favorite artwork as the inspiration for the colors like I did here. So you can make some for yourself and all your friends, and we can all have fun, colorful jewelry for the summer. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next one.